This is the Misfit Vegan podcast, episode 315. Did you ever notice that all your excuses either end with, but I don't have time, I don't have enough time, or I have plenty of time? Did you ever know that? I was thinking about it just now when I was procrastinating on something I have to do. I have to make a PowerPoint. And I was saying to myself, I have plenty of time. I don't need to do it until tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm good. And I'm just procrastinating the whole week. I had the whole week, by the way. And now it's Friday and it's due tomorrow. And the whole week I've been saying, I got plenty of time. And then I think about my other things that I have to do. And like work out, and I say to myself, I don't have time. Well, I used to say to myself, I don't have any time. I work a full-time job. I literally work 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Literally. I did that for years. And I don't have time. I don't have any time. So it's either we have plenty of time or we have no time. So which is it, my boo? Which is your excuse? Because you know it's an excuse, right? Okay. The reality is that when I was working 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., I was the boss. I chose those hours. I had plenty of time. I could have worked out before work. I could have worked out after work. I could have worked out in the middle of the day. I could have worked out in the middle of the afternoon. I could have worked out in the middle of the morning. I could have done whatever I wanted. And the truth is that a lot of times we can do a lot more than we're giving ourselves credit to do. You can walk on your lunch break and you can eat lunch at your desk. This is what Goggins used to do. He used to use his lunch break to run, and then he would eat lunch at his desk. It's fucking genius. He used to work out in the morning, work out for lunch, work out for dinner. But he didn't have time. Read the book Can't Hurt Me, okay? I can't go through the whole book. He didn't have time to work out. So what did he do? He ran to work, or he rode his bike to work. And then he ran home, or he rode his bike home. That was his workouts. You keep using that excuse, you look dumb. You look dumb. Not to me. You look dumb to yourself. Because it's not valid. Your excuses aren't valid. You might as well just say to yourself, I don't really want this because my actions prove what I want. So if you want to lay around and watch Netflix on your day off, that's what you gonna do. If that's what you're doing, that's what you want. Now, there might be a part of you that wants to be fit and healthy and have the body of your dreams, but I'll just stay in bed. A bigger part of you don't want it. Like, you want it, but it's a fleeting thought. See, when you really, really, really want something, like when somebody's in love with someone and it's a mutual connection, they'll do anything. You ever heard of Romeo and Juliet? You ever heard of, I don't know, these fairy tales, these love stories? They'll do anything. I think about this Robin Williams movie. I don't really know the movie, but his wife died, and he goes to hell looking for her. It's with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Robin Williams. What is this movie, guys? So good. And it was back in the day, so like, it was an old CGI, and it was really good. You know, back in the day, movies, they actually had like depth to them. You know, there was like a story, and there was like creativity and emotions. And now I don't know what happened, but we are probably at the end of humanity, and that's why the movies are terrible now. But that's a great movie. If anybody knows what movie that is, let me know, please. So he went to hell to find his wife, because that was his. Now it's going to bother me. I'm so sorry, guys. I got to look it up. Robin Williams, Cuba. And it doesn't even matter. What Dreams May Come, 1998. Great fucking movie. You got to watch it. Yeah, this is a great movie. So I don't know if he goes to heaven or hell. I'm pretty sure he goes to hell. And his spirit guide is Cuba Gooding Jr. It's a very interesting movie. Oh, yeah. His wife goes to heaven, but he kills himself and goes to hell because he killed himself. Oh, crazy movie. Crazy. You see what I'm trying to say, okay? I don't know how we got here, but you see what I'm trying to say, right? You'll do whatever it takes when you love someone. You'll do whatever it takes when you really, really want something. Like, remember when you were in school and if you graduated high school or college, you had to do whatever the fuck it took. And it was not easy, but you had to do it. And that's what your goals are going to take. It's not going to be easy. And if it's easy, thank your lucky fucking stars, because it's not always going to be like that. Okay? I'm still on my fit journey, and yoga today, I got a little bit of a break because my alarm went off because I gave myself an hour to work on my PowerPoint and I didn't do it. I think I did one page and then I just kept getting distracted, checking emails, checking DMs. I put on Fruity Fridays. I put on a YouTube video. I messaged someone. I took photos of these oranges that Sherry sent me. I did this. I did that. Like, procrastination is real. But that's your monkey mind, and you got to control it. But anyway, what I was saying was my alarm went off. And so I set an alarm to do an hour. And this is really good. This is a powerful practice. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It especially works when I set like an 11-minute alarm, and I tell myself, okay, I just have to clean for 11 minutes. And honestly, I get so much done in these 11 minutes. It's ridiculous. So maybe I should set a timer for like 20 minutes for this PowerPoint. Maybe I'll get it all done. But anyway, I want you to think about it. I don't have enough time, or I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. Usually, when we eat these processed vegan foods, we're telling ourselves, I got time to get healthy. No big deal. And that's what you spend 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years saying to yourself. And it's the people around you that really dictate whether you take your life and your health seriously. If you don't have a debilitating disease and you haven't been diagnosed with something, you probably just gonna be like, I got time. Let's keep eating. You and your friends and family. Okay. But see, the problem is that you might get something. You might have a serious diagnosis. Your friends and family might not. You taking a gamble. Every time you say, I got plenty of time to get healthy. I don't got to take it so seriously. This tastes good right now. I need to feel good right now. And I understand that. So that's why you write a list of all the things you can do to make yourself feel good now. You got to feel good now. But food, when you do that with food, it backfires because in 5 minutes you feel like shit. And in an hour, you're on the toilet with diarrhea. That's what I was. If you're a food addict, you're fucking so full that you can barely move. And you don't feel good at all. Being a food addict, you don't enjoy food at all. It's a punishment. And if you can relate to that, if you've ever punished yourself with food, then you had a food addiction or you have a food addiction. And I want to help you, but I can only help you if you take the first step. And so if you're interested, I do have a course coming up. I do it every 6 weeks. It's called the Food Addiction Freedom Course. Like I said, I did an interview with Jillian Berry all about this course. And that interview will come out probably mid-April. And so I will be starting the course April 1st. And so I guess after that, the people that watch that video, they can apply for the next course will be probably May 15th or June 1st. And so, send me an email, jd@MsFitVegan.com. You can apply and I'll send you all the details, see if it's for you. I pray whoever needs to hear this hears this. I pray that there's a way out. There's a better life. There's other things for you than hurting yourself punishing yourself. You don't deserve that. And the sad thing is that you somehow subconsciously picked up the message that you do deserve that, or that that's a good idea, to a good way to deal with life is to stuff yourself with food. And I'm here to tell you that it's not your fault. You're not bad or stupid. You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You don't have no discipline, okay? Zero discipline. Because think about all the things that you have proven that you needed discipline for. You needed willpower for. You needed to not be lazy to accomplish. Think of all those things. So it has nothing to do with discipline and willpower. I can be very lazy sometimes. Oh, and that's what I was talking about before when my alarm went off. So I went to yoga today, and a part of me was so fucking grateful because I have this yoga teacher from hell, which I actually love her, and she pushes me so much because I guess she sees greatness in me, but she like Terminator. I call her the Terminator because she got like 8-pack abs, like dead ass, crazy arms, crazy legs, like everything. She's like sculpted. And she cray. And she comes over to me and she like steps on my foot, like when I'm doing pyramid pose or like warrior 2, so my foot doesn't move at all. And she real tough on me, and she'll be screaming at me sometimes. like I tried to be on my hands instead of my forearms during Lizard. And she was like, Jeanette, you're not a beginner. Get on your forearms. And she be having us doing forearm push-ups and one-legged chaturangas and shit. So anyway, that was Monday through Thursday this week. And then I got to class today and there was a substitute and it was like her student. And oh my gosh, this yoga class was like a dream. And so I was really grateful. And so today was easy as fuck. But see, it's not always going to be easy. So my point in telling you this story is that, yes, some days are going to be easy as fuck. Some days it's going to be very, very easy to be raw. And I'm just going to start talking to people assuming they want to be raw, because I can't keep going back and forth wondering who my audience is. So from now on, I'm just going to assume that you want to be raw, okay? And if you just want to be raw till 4, then take it as you see fit, because you could be super healthy that way. It don't work for me personally as a food addict. I need to be 100, but do you boo, okay? Because like my roommate, if she was raw till 4, she would be so fucking healthy. But see, she's not a food addict. I believe food addicts really thrive on a raw vegan diet, 100% raw vegan diet. I haven't really seen a client that can really thrive on raw till 4 or like having cooked food personally, because it's so goddamn addicting. And when you have that addictive personality, it can be very difficult to stop eating things with salt, sugar, or oil. And if you cook food and you don't put any salt, sugar, or oil, it's very, very dry and bland and not flavorful. This is why I do highly recommend the raw food diet for anyone with a food addiction. I really, really recommend it. Okay, so yeah, some days are going to feel super easy. You're going to be smooth sailing. And then some days you're going to literally feel like you can't do this. Like it is so stressful. You are craving a hot dog? Why did that come? Okay, we're going to go with it. You're craving a hot dog. I don't know who craves hot dogs, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. You're going to be craving chocolate or coffee or whatever. But see, if you get past that craving, if you don't feed that voice, they go away. That craving lasts 5 minutes and it's gone. Every time you get a craving in the beginning for anything you don't want to eat some fruit. And yeah, you might overeat on fruit and veggies, sure. That happened to me a lot. In the beginning, you need a lot more food. And so I never recommend anybody goes fat-free or even worries about low fat in the beginning, to be honest. I needed to eat a lot of fat, a lot. So I do recommend avocados and coconut meat, nuts and seeds and durian and, whatever you want to eat. Eat whatever you want, as long as it's a fruit or vegetable, nut or seed in the beginning of your raw vegan journey. This is how you're going to succeed. You're trying to be like me and eating just fruit all day and then a big salad at night, it's going to be a little tough, my boo, because you're used to having much more calories. And 12 years ago, I needed to eat nuts during the day. I needed to eat these cookies, raw vegan Snickers bars. Sometimes I just had like an avocado during the day with like nutritional yeast and lemon and lime, cayenne. Like I needed calories. I needed bulk. I was doing a lot of dried fruit as well, and that has a lot of calories. And I don't really recommend it anymore, but because it really fucked up my teeth. But eat the trail mix, eat the raw vegan Snickers, eat the raw vegan cheesecake. Eat anything that you want to eat that is a raw vegan product, that is not processed, that is made from whole foods, real foods. If the ingredients are real foods, then eat it. If the ingredients is like xylitol or like these weird citric acid or natural flavors, no, that's not part of the raw food diet. And I don't give a fuck if it says it's raw. If it's raw, you'll know every single ingredient. Every single ingredient. Don't be so crazy and strict. Okay, yeah, salt is really bad for you, but in the beginning, don't be crazy. If something has Himalayan pink salt in it or sea salt, eat it. You okay. Think about what you used to eat at McDonald's, all right? Don't be so strict in the beginning, but have boundaries. Don't be crazy, but have boundaries. Your boundaries are fruit, vegetables, nuts, or seeds. That's it. That's what you eat. And there are thousands. I was talking to somebody in Texas, and he's like, don't you get bored? You only eat such small amount of food, like such small categories of food, just fruit and vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And I was like, the only thing I eat more variety than you, because you probably just eat bread, chicken, pasta, fish, rice, potatoes, steak, for example. But I eat lychees, soursop, longan, mame sapote, avocados, kale, chard, grapes, cherries, bananas, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, mangoes. Like I eat zucchini, cucumber, I eat hot peppers, red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper. Don't eat the green. The green is unripe. I eat dates, I eat oranges, apples, grapefruit, pomelos, melons, honeydew, watermelon, cantaloupe, papaya. Like, please, no, you don't have nothing on me. I eat fennel. I be doing romaine, spinach. Like, don't even let me continue. Watermelon, okay? Like, I have so much more food. Figs. Don't come for me, because you see, the way you're seeing it is different than the way I'm seeing it. Now, I see the raw food diet as the most diverse and unlimited diet on earth. There's 80,000 types of fruit in the world. What if we had like 100? I probably had 100 types of fruit. Maybe less. And it's like, well, you probably just having peanut butter and jelly, oatmeal, eggs, and fucking salmon all the time. You know what I mean? Like, you not having a big variety like me. Anyway, this podcast is long enough. Thank you very much for listening. Remember, your excuses, they are stealing your potential and getting in the way of your results. I want you to tattoo this on the inside of your eyes, okay? No, don't do that. Tattoo this on your arm. Excuses or results, you can't have both. And every time you say to yourself, I don't have time, or I got too much time, understand that that's an excuse. Do it now. Do it now. You want to work out and you say, oh, I got time, I'll do it later. No, do it now. Do it now. So guess what, guys? I'm going to work on my PowerPoint now. Love you guys. Bye.